Good show.
Good show.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my VR kimono closed for all of you. And,
I gave him a hard time about that in the email after he sent that, and then we just got distracted into making puns. He's like, I put the oh no in kimono.
So I love that picture, Len. Is there?
Oh,
any
thank
way
you.
I could pay for a copy. Can I get a copy? Or
Just go to lenperaltastore.com. It's right on the front page.
awesome. That's awesome. I love
They're
that.
so good.
Thank you. Oh, I know.
See, finally you're accepting the compliments.
All
All
Very
right, what
good.
should we call this show?
Well, we've got selfie side.
That's almost a little too close to reality.
Alexa all over your house.
Nice.
Use encryption, bro.
Seriously.
Go is no go for security.
Ah,
I
interesting.
like that. WeChat you pay.
Nice. Yeah, that works. There's some good ones here today. Good job,
Yeah.
guys. I mean, I'm attracted to Alexa all over your house because it's one of the top vote getters and also pertains to the main discussion.
Yeah,
which is
I
always
kind of
good.
like that, and also I kind of like that. I like that gal. She's in my house. I'm cool with it.
I had to unplug mine because every time I talk about Alexa on a podcast, she wakes up and starts talking back.
No,
Yeah,
I've
we-
thought about that when
So
we're
rude.
like, I try to refer to it as the echo whenever we discuss it, but there's just no way around it sometimes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yeah, sometimes she'll just say something out of nowhere.
Yeah, like early in the morning when I wake up, she just starts talking sometimes. It's very creepy. It's rude.
Eileen doesn't like her. She doesn't,
Oh,
she
no.
doesn't think they get along. Because she said things and it just says, I don't understand. Like, it won't recognize what she's saying. I'm like, I don't know. Works fine for me.
I was talking to a company 2 days ago for the startup for my podcast, and they're creating an AI for the home, but they're using a home server to do it,
Oh, interesting.
and they're charging $10,000 for the server, and it's going after very high end connected homes, like kind of the company that may otherwise have like a Crestron system or something, but. But what I asked them is like, aren't you worried about like Alexa and Amazon, how much they're pouring into that? And they're just going to bring the cost down to nothing because Amazon just wants to sell services. So they didn't seem too worried. I'd be worried.
They never are at
They never
first. And then they start suing. That's usually the way it goes. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that, but you're sort of hearing the last echoes of the smartphone patent wars with the Samsung Apple case. They are sort of fading. Those kind of patent disputes seem to be getting less. Internet of Things is going to be one of the big fields for that.
Did you guys talk about last week the Qualcomm Intel where they kind of buried the hatchet on the standard?
I don't think we ended up running it because there was just so much stuff going on, but I did have that in my.
That was big news. That's like
Yeah.
a big deal. So I should have mentioned it, but
It was at the apex of all the Mobile World Congress stuff.
yeah.
There was just so much going on. But yeah, no, that's kind of huge for IoT, huh?
It is a big deal. And the two companies that weren't involved with that are surprise, Google and Apple.
Yeah.
I've got to run, guys. This has been so much fun. Thanks for having
Oh
me
yeah,
on.
thanks, Michael. No, appreciate it.
And hopefully it went okay. So,
Yeah, it went great as always.
All right,
Good
man.
meeting.
Hey,
All right.
hey, Len, great job. You guys have
Thank
a good
you.
weekend.
All
You
right,
too.
take
Take
care.
Bye.
So, Thomas Merit.
Tomas?
Yes.
Thomas.
Hold on.
On Monday, I fly to New York.
Monday. Okay, I'm in the. Hold on. I think
yeah,
I'm
take your
processing that.
Sorry.
No, it's a little trickier edit today because
Oh,
I
right,
forgot
all
what I
the
was
things. All right.
doing, and I played the Frog Pants outro. So now I have to go, and the Alpha Geek Radio people can hear me doing it. I have to go like trim that off and then put it back in, essentially. So hold on a sec. Ah, there, perfect. Okay, so Monday you're flying,
Okay.
so you won't be around on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, I fly
You'll
at
be,
4,
yeah,
but
in
that means I'll be at
transit.
the airport. The airport.
Got it. All right. Good to know.
Might go on like an actual vacation too.
What
play
is
it by ear.
what is a vacation?
I don't know, but people keep recommending it to me.
Brian
What is a
Brushwood
week?
just discovered what a vacation is. You should talk to him.
Oh
Okay.
man, I'd love a vacation.
I know. Matt and I haven't taken a proper vacation together for 3 years, and by proper I mean any at all.
I have you beat. The
Yeah, I'll
last
bet.
vacation I took with my family was in 2011.
Wow.
Was that the bed and breakfast?
No, we went to Florida. We drove
Oh,
down.
so you're saying like more than a weekend type thing.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. We went, we took the kids, we drove down to Florida, and that was in 2011. That's 5 years ago. I don't even think my one son has even been on a vacation with us.
He's in a life. He knows only a life without vacation.
He has no idea. He has no
Father,
idea.
What is a vacation? I have the children at school discussing.
Can I have more vacation?
No, I'm not. This is not even a joke. He gets excited when I say we're gonna go to the bank because I go. He's like Banky
Oh,
Land.
that's horrible.
I'm like, yeah, Banky Land, because
Banky
Banky Land has lollipops and stuff. So
Oh, well, that's why he's getting excited. Okay.
Banky Land. Yeah, you
Are
want
you-
to go?
I thought maybe you were like trying to sell him. I'm like, this is what an amusement park is, kid. It's Banky
No,
Land.
no.
He just likes the
No, I'm not
lollipops.
that cruel, but it was, yeah, it's pretty sad. So, all right, well, I'm gonna log off as well.
All right, man.
Uh,
Thanks for the awesome job again.
Oh, no problem. This was a lot of fun. This was very, very cool. So always a pleasure and always good to do this show.
Fantastica.
All right,
All right.
take care, guys.
Bye.
I gotta find where's the
Where's the button, Hank?
Where's the button? There it is.
How do I get
Frank?
out of here?
Hank?
All
Why
right.
did I say Hank?
See you later.
It's the Venture Brothers. Well, I'm exporting.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. I'm reading this really interesting book.
What are you reading?
It's the latest from my doctor of choice, the Eat Fat, Get Thin.
Oh, okay.
Because I am fat and I would like to get thin and
It's
be
a
healthy
nutritional book.
and lower all sorts of things. It's a nutritional book, but it's really interesting. And it covers in great scientific detail a lot of the stuff that we've talked about in the past.
Nice.
So that's
Who wrote it?
cool.
Who wrote it?
The doctor is Dr. Mark Hyman, and he's it's so weird. It's one of those books that was being given away free, an earlier version, like called the Blood Sugar Solution, being given away at the HuffPost Spa.
Oh,
the
he's the blood
Democratic-
sugar solution guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Democratic National Convention in 2011, right? Or 2012?
Yeah.
For the 2012 election.
Yeah.
In Charlotte. And I just grabbed the book and I was like, oh my God. So he's continued to put out books, and this is the latest one that's being like disabusing the notion that all fat is bad for you and in fact might be really good for you.
Yeah, certain fats
in
certain
the
fats have
right
shown that they
proportion.
probably are necessary, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He said we're basically being deprived of them by this idea of a low fat diet
Mm-hmm.
and starving our brains to death. That's the takeaway.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been trying to get Eileen to understand that, because I think right now we're in the overreaction against carbs part. Like
Right.
there's good 10 years from now, there's going to be somebody writing like, you need a certain amount of carbs, because you do.
Right.
But I do think that carbs are a more naturally fattening part of diets than fat.
Right. And also, it's not even that they're fattening, it's that they're like, the way that they're breaking it down now is like, if you think about food as the medicine for your body, that you're not getting enough medicine of the stuff that's in the right kinds of fats.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. No, that's a really
complicated.
good way of putting it. Yeah.
It's really complicated in that there are like good fats, bad fats that are good when you use them the right way, and then fats that are just all the time bad, like a trans fat.
Yeah.
But that the idea that you're not supposed to eat any fat at all is
Yeah.
contrary to like the entire human history of evolution.
Well, and it's this kind of thing that appeals to your common sense,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, well, if I
Yeah.
eat fat, then it turns into fat because it's fat, right?
Right.
That makes sense. But
Right.
that's not
That's
actually the way it
the
works.
opposite. It's totally the opposite. It causes you actually to burn more calories.
Yeah,
by
because
calorie
it's harder to digest.
Yeah.
So
I've been
not that
trying-
eating, like you said, like not that eating the wrong kinds of fat can't increase your weight, and other kinds of fat are just bad for you in all kinds of other ways.
Yeah.
But
So you have to like really know it.
Yeah,
And what's
yeah.
really interesting is that I've been eating like half an avocado a day for
Uh-huh.
breakfast along with like some eggs.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And I literally like I get through the whole day and no matter what, I get a little hungry, but I don't get that like crazy hungry
Yeah,
that I
No,
did
it's-
when
that's
I ate
that's amazing.
oatmeal. So yeah,
Totally
so
makes
little
sense.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like if someone, vegetables are good for you, right? Nobody disagrees with that.
Nobody disputes that, yeah.
It would be like saying, and therefore I'm going to eat poison mushrooms because they're vegetables. Like,
Yeah.
well, no, there are some vegetables that are bad for you. Like,
Yeah.
you do have to think about things a little bit.
Yeah. So I think it's really interesting, and I'm gonna give it a kind of a go. Just because, of course, I'm going to New York, so that's gonna screw everything up because I am gonna eat Shake Shack.
Right.
There's like literally.
But can you get a sugarless Shake Shack shake?
Well, I don't actually drink the shakes.
Okay.
I have the burgers and
that's not
the
so bad.
fries. But
The
I will
fries,
only,
the fries are not good for you. They are
No.
good, but they're
They
not
are
good
not
for you. The burger's not too bad for you, really.
I know. So I think I'm going to only have it once, and that will just be that because
Mhm.
apparently it is coming here.
Oh yeah, you guys are getting, and we're not getting one over here on the west side.
Sorry. Meetings at Shake Shack.
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's one going in Glendale, there's one going in West Hollywood, there's one going in. Where's the other one going in? Silver Lake or something?
Somewhere. I only heard about the Glendale and the West Hollywood ones.
Yeah, there's one other, and I can't remember where, but it's somewhere farther. And I'm like, why are you not putting one in Santa Monica? For goodness sake!
Yeah. They couldn't find the real estate, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably it. Because Umami had to go in that like fashion mall in order to
Mhm.
find a place to they could afford. So
Dementis, it was Dr. Mark Hyman, Hyman, Dr. Mark Hyman, and the book is called Eat Fat, Get Thin. And I haven't tried it, so I can't recommend it, but it's
Yeah.
super scientific, which I think a bunch of people in this chat room would really like. Like
I
it really
am a
breaks it down.
huge fan of The Foodist by
Yeah.
Dahlia Rose,
Yep.
and the more I live with what I learned from that book, the more I think it is the second book you should read.
Yeah.
The first should be something that helps you, because most people, they get into the nutrition because they want to lose weight. And I always say it shouldn't be about losing weight, it should be about getting healthy. But that's
Yeah.
the motivation, right? Everybody's like, put on a few pounds. It was the same way for me. I started figuring like how to eat better when I was putting on a few pounds. So
Yeah.
I get that. So you should find a good book that helps you with that, because the Foodist doesn't give you a plan.
Right.
And
This
most
book
people
has a plan.
most people need a plan. The Foodist kind of gives you the information to create your own plan, but a
Right.
lot of people aren't ready for that. So I would say get one of these kind of books, whether it's the one you're talking about or something else that you can live with, then graduate to the Foodist to be like, okay, how do I actually keep eating healthy?
Mhm.
Like, how do I take this and turn it into sustainability? Because
Yeah.
most diets are not sustainable,
Yeah.
but eating well is sustainable.
I won't lie. I totally would like to lose weight. But I'll tell you what else I would like. I would like to have non-puffy hands. Like, I would like to have non-inflamed hands that don't feel like little gnarly hands in the morning. Like, oh,
Well, what it was, you know what it was for me, like 2008, I think, when I was working at CNET, I
Yeah.
was getting short of breath in
That's
situations
what
where I'm
happened to
like,
me.
I should not be short of breath right now. That's ridiculous, And it was because of not eating properly and not exercising properly.
Yeah. Yep. Well, so that's happening. Although first I have to survive a trip to New York.
I love that that idea of treating food as medication. I mean, you can take that metaphor way too far.
Yeah.
But thinking about it as, food is something that has an effect on my welfare, right?
Mhm.
You take the wrong medicine, you can get really sick. You take the right medicine, you feel really better.
Yeah. That's basically it. That's basically it.
A whole lot better. Okay. I'm uploading. I made some fusiloni last night.
Ooh.
Turned out well. I probably
sounds
should have put. I was probably too light on the salt. That is my one worry. Oh man, I gotta change that.
Yusaloni.
But it's probably better to be too light on the salt than too heavy because at least it's edible when it's too light. But
You
yeah,
can always put on more salt.
it was one of those HelloFresh things, and it was good. Yeah, exactly. You can add it. I added some to mine once. I was like, "Oh, I think this needs more." You can always add more. But I love that all the portions are right there, and you just put it together. Same thing as Blue Apron, right?
Yeah. The only thing about Blue Apron and all that is that if you really are trying to do one of those things where you're going much more fresh vegetables and much less carbs, they are pretty heavy on the potatoes and the pasta
Yeah.
in Blue Apron. And I understand that because those are eminently transportable. So I feel like it would just be maybe a matter of like either just not eating as many of them or,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I noticed that too. Like I said, Eileen's trying to cut carbs down, and of course they send pasta with potatoes.
Right.
So the first one I made was the aloo gobi because she's like, "Oh, I'll make that," but then she was like, "Oh wait, it's potatoes and cauliflower. Like that's not necessarily better." But
well, I think Jax and I might go on a field trip to cheer people up.
oh,
At a certain
good.
Disney show.
That sounds like a good mission.
Yeah.
A mission to spread love and happiness.
Yeah, I think so. I came to the conclusion the other day that Jax might be our planet's savior. Because
Wow.
not that strong, but like and I don't mean just Jax. I mean like pets, right?
Yeah.
And how happy the right pets make people. Because I found that people like when I'm walking with Jax like at the Grove or somewhere, like people go out of their way to be happy around the dog.
Yep.
Like, and this is not just my dog, it's many people's pets, but like,
It happens to me more often with Sawyer than Django, but it happens to be with mine, and it happens to me on the other end. When I see someone with a dog, I just like, oh,
you're
look,
just happy.
Yeah.
Right. And that provide, of course, people who have had bad experience with pets won't feel that way. And that's a shame. But like people just the way their faces light up when they see this dog or another kind of cute dog, like it really is profound when you think about it. Like just bring a pet to Yalta. Like it might have worked out better.
I mean, we are a symbiotic species.
Yeah.
With cats and dogs. And sometimes other animals, but mostly cats and dogs.
I mean, if you want to love a ferret, I'm not gonna get on you
go
about
for it. Yeah, you're free. It's a free country for ferrets. But all right, there you go, folks. Spread happiness wherever you go, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.